AFTV, Turkish, what can I say, out of the FA Cup. In the we went out in the, last year's fourth round, isn't it? But third round, wasn't it? Oh, right. Third round again. And we had so many opportunities really to win that game. They're down to 10 men for a whole half plus extra time. I mean, not good enough, was it today?
That's an understatement, Rob. I can't lie to you, man. It's like everything's opening up, so the light is well and truly shining on the lack of attack, the lack of what seems like cohesion in the side, the lack of energy, the lack of fight, the lack of desire. The light's fully shining on it. Even the window, the light's shining because there's hella players available in the positions that we need. This ain't a time for anyone to hide like they used to hide. Whether it's behind results and consistency or behind targets and injuries, there's no hiding this season. It's unacceptable. It's unacceptable top to bottom. To have our manager sign a 15 mil contract, second highest in the world, to be charging us the highest ticket prices in Europe. How does it make sense that we don't win major trophies? Second highest manager, highest ticket prices. Those two combined should equal trophies at the very least for the people. But we've been infested with too many customers, and I'm not going to call them fans in the last 10, 15, 20 years. They're all customers. Because the customers are the ones that when we sign a Havertz, before he even kicks a ball, there's a chant made, it's going on Twitter, let's sing this for him. We're the only club that does that. We're the only club that gives a man...
You've got to get behind players, isn't it?
You don't make... Rob.
You've got to get behind players. What's wrong with that? What's wrong with getting behind a player?
Why do we have to sing for every Tom, Dick and Harry that comes through the door so they turn around and say, oh, I've never had a song before. Is this a fucking shelter? This ain't a shelter for previously abused players. It's not. This is a football club that needs to be winning again. And it's again another season down the drain. It's 60 million down the drain. But people want to sing this and wacka wacka and it seems funny and it's not funny. Because then the club allow it to go into this season and bleed into this season because guess what? The fans are okay with it. The fans like him. He was at 8, he got moved to striker. The fans like, he might score 20 goals this year. All the copium in the world. Go and buy a proper bagsman. Go buy a proper winger. You wanted Mudryk 2 years ago. Kvaratskhelia is available this year. Much better player, less price. You're not interested. Make that make sense. You wanted Vlahovic 2 years ago. You was willing to part ways with 75 mil. We bought Havertz and Jesus since 2 4.5s. Vlahovic is a real 9. How can you go from a 9 to a 4.5 in Jesus and a 4.5 in Havertz? Make that make sense. Where we're at right now is the season looks finished. Arteta looks like the beginning of the end for him. Best believe that on and off the pitch. Because on the pitch, it's disgraceful at times. Off the pitch, it's more disgraceful, some of the things he's coming out with. Don't tell me this is the best owners you've worked with and then tell me we're light going into the season. Don't tell me you're waiting for market opportunities. Don't answer no when the journalist asks you, do you need a forward? Because at the very least, if things ain't going right on the pitch, I want to hear my manager off the pitch saying the right fucking things. And he's not.
He's not going to say he wants a forward.
Why not? Why not, Rob?
It's because, you know, in the transfer market, sometimes they're not going to reveal what they want because, you know what I mean? You know how it goes. Not necessarily. That doesn't necessarily mean he don't want a forward, does it?
For this club. I know how it goes for this club. That's why I've been telling people for years. Let's wait till we get back to square one and see if these owners deserve an apology. See if they deserve to be painted on the side of the stadium. We scored 2 set pieces. Jover's painted. We win a few games. Kroenke's painted. Havertz is painted with his Labrador. Where's Sol Campbell? Where's Vieira? Where's Keown? Where's Seaman? Lehman? Loren? Paint them legends on the wall. So when the fans walk past, they're seeing real legends and maybe wondering to themselves, who's this? Let me search Google. Oh shit, Invincible, double winner. Oh shit. These men are real legends, real players that deserve murals. None of this shit you're going through the tunnel and seeing now. Our corner, what? Set piece coach painted on the side. Ha ha, a bit of a laugh. Ha ha, we are a bit of a fucking laugh. Paint the real dons on the stadium. But everything's a game. Everything's a game. How can Josh Kroenke be painted on the side of the stadium? Answer that to me, Rob. What's he done to deserve that? Where's David Dean's mural? Where's Herbert Chapman's mural? Where? But we got Kroenke, we got Havertz, Jova or Jovic, whatever the fuck his name is.
Listen, it ain't about murals. It's
about the mentality of the fans,
games.
Rob. The mentality of the fans. Why we then stay humble? Haaland picture up there. Let's fucking win. He wasn't wrong when he said stay humble. We've got to be humble. We ain't won the league in 21 years. How can you be anything but humble? If you're not humble, you're stupid. Pick one. Be humble or be stupid. Because it's not be excited. That's for fucking sure, is it? Are you excited? Are you excited 2 weeks into the window? Are you excited? With the options galore. Osimhen, Gyökeres, Lookman, Williams, all available. Kvaratskhelia available too. But we're twiddling our fingers. Williams doesn't want to leave yet. Wasn't that the fucking excuse in the summer? So you're telling me you're waiting in phase 5, in year 5, for one winger that you don't even think you can get? Bollocks.
All right, what needs to be done? What do you think needs to be done in this week? Because listen, it's what are we 11th. My days are messed up.
13th now.
12th. It's not the 13th. It's the 12th. Tomorrow's the 13th. 12th of January. What do we need to do in that transfer market to try and turn this season around? Because Jesus has gone down today as well. So there's no Jesus.
What a loss that is.
Well, listen.
What a loss that is.
It's still a loss.
It's a loss, but what a loss. What am I going to cry a river now because Jesus is out? No, we shouldn't. We shouldn't be reliant on him like we are this season. That's the problem. Not that he's gone down injured, and then when he goes down injured, you bring the guy on that you've never given a chance to. And you know what? Credit to Sterling, he had a good 4 minutes out there. He created a chance. He created that penalty chance as well, and we fucked up the penalty. After that, it was a bit of the same. It was 4 minutes, but at least I'm going to give him credit for that 4 minutes. He beat more man in that 4 minutes than Martinelli, Trossard, and Havertz whole season.
Exactly.
And I'm not Sterling's biggest fan. You know me, I'm not. But guess what? I'm fair. I'm not fucking hanging off any of these players' ball bags. Like I said, I've been through real legends. We spoke to Sol Campbell earlier this week. We spoke to Seaman a few months ago, Keown a few months ago. They're the man to admire. They're the man that helped put this club on a pedestal. Not these fucking... What's the next question?
Well, I'm asking the same question again. What do you think we need to do in this transfer window?
Buy a striker, buy a left winger, hella players available, easy, job done.
How many players?
Right, overall in the attack we need at least 3. We're not getting 3 this window. Again, I'm fair. Get 2. Minimum get 1 and a loan. Something needs to be, but guess what? I'm talking like
who would be your
we're still in something. Who would I prefer? Gyökeres or Osimhen? Ask me who? Gyökeres. If he says no, Osimhen. Wings, Lookman, Williams, Kvaratskhelia, any of the 3 I'll take. I'm not getting backed into a corner to say who, so these customers, I'm going to call them customers again, can come to me and say, oh, he won't want to leave halfway through the season. Liverpool signed Luis Diaz after 14 goals halfway through his season at Porto. Porto are big boys, they've won big things. But Liverpool managed to get their top player halfway through the season. They don't make excuses. They also got Van Dijk, big player, we know what he's done. Us, we make excuses. Stop gaps from 2 Januaries ago. Stop gaps. Trossard, Jorginho. They're still playing big minutes for us. How's stop gaps playing minutes 2 years on? Tell me that. So many holes now in this be excited stuff. Where's Josh? He likes to come out when things are going well with his shiny beard and all of that. Come out now. Come out and talk, but he won't. Because you know what he done? He gave Arteta that contract to become the shield. You're signing this, Mikel? I don't want to hear no shit. You take the shit for us. Like Wenger did, Arteta's done the same this season. And his words have followed, and he's finished. Beginning of the end. Mark the words here. Whether it's his quotes about Kroenke or that Havertz signing, either or. It's gone pear-shaped since.
Big game on Wednesday.
Big game, why?
Well, it's a North London derby.
It's a North London derby, but I don't give a shit about Tottenham, you know. They've never been levels to us. It's because of these fucking owners that they are in a conversation with us over recent years, and when we were doing top 4 a few years and when they finished above us 6-7 years in a row. That's why, because of these owners. They still ain't won nothing. It's a big game on paper. It's North London derby. It's local rivals.
It's also a big game on getting back on track.
Back on track.
But, well, what do you want to just keep losing?
No.
What do you want?
Back on track happens off the pitch, right? Off the pitch. There's no getting back on the track on the pitch.
Yeah, it's more important on that pitch on Wednesday night. We need to win that game.
Okay, they need to win the game. We should win the game. We expect to win the game. But Thursday morning, you think I'm going to wake up having got 3 points against Tottenham, hopefully, and think, shit's blessed.
No,
we
I'm
don't
not
need a
saying
signing. Or I'm still not hurting from the FA Cup or
But you've got to start coming back somehow, haven't you?
Off the pitch. Off the pitch. They fucked up off the pitch. Hence why we're seeing what we're seeing on the pitch. We can only get back on track off the pitch. And January ain't going to save us this season. We're out now. FA Cup, we're out. Carabao Cup, essentially out. Premier League, Liverpool have to allow us back in 6 points, game in hand, and Anfield. It's bleak. So we're out pretty much. Champions League, you're having a fucking laugh at this moment in time. Yes, draw matters, but at this moment in time, do you trust us against any team in the Champions League knockouts? It's hard to be hopeful about that. So 5 years in, our manager's the second highest paid manager in the world. Why? Why does Arteta deserve to be the second paid highest? Who wanted him in the summer that we had to go out and say, here's 15 million? Who wanted him? Barcelona had the manager. Wasn't them. So who wanted him? Nobody. We gave it to him to fucking be the shield like Wenger was. And being a shield is what he's doing. Listen to the words. Charles Watts asked him, forward. He said, no, liar. Best owners you work for, liar. And this is a man that even though things didn't go right at the beginning on the pitch, I listened to him off the pitch and he kept on saying, you got to maximise every window. I love that. Have you maximised the last two? He was saying Arsenal need to win major trophies. Have we won major trophies? But now he's saying January is not a month that you get big names in. He's talking about internal solutions and talking about being light. In your 5th year, you're light. He's a liar. Company man now. That's it. Full stop. Full stop. Full stop.